Hello everybody, welcome back to another Gaming with Killatia, where we are reviewing Jump Force. We're playing the PC version, but it's also available for the Xbox and PlayStation 4. Anyways, villain from the Jump universe is trying to invade the real world with the help of the army known as the Venom. And it's up to you to stop them. But first, Frieza gonna go on ahead and kill ya. Hooray for justification for character customization! Now to be fair, that's one way to introduce you to creating your own character. And the type of customization you could do with your character is pretty deep. And I don't care what you think, afros are the best hairstyle to go into battle with. Although probably not in these kind of colors. Well, unfortunately, I don't think the story is really all that strong. I do like the different character interaction throughout the game, like Goku here wanting to grab something to eat, but Luffy that pretty much saying he's ate them all. Speaking of character interactions, there are plenty of characters from all sorts of Jump franchises like Dragon Ball, One Piece, Naruto, My Hero Academia, a few others that escape my mind, and it's nice to see them all here. Now I know there have been some complaint about the list of characters being small compared to previous Jump crossover games. However, in my case, I prefer a small but balanced team over a gigantic and unbalanced team. But let's stop talking character for a second and let's just talk about the gameplay. How is the gameplay? You're probably wondering by now, 2 minutes into the video. As for the gameplay, it's pretty great. Think about like the gameplay in Dragon Ball Xenoverse, but only instead of a big battlefield with emphasis on fighting giant enemies or multiple enemies at the same time, and more like 1 versus 1, or in this case 3 versus 3. I think the only real complaint I can think of is that instead of each fighter having their own individual health bar, all 3 fighters are sharing the same health bar, which is disappointing but not overly annoying. And even though the selection is small when it comes to playable fighters, they each have unique fighting styles and abilities here. Like my avatar character in here is using abilities from Dragon Ball, One Piece, and I want to say Naruto well. But perhaps my personal favorite non-avatar character is Yugi. I mean, not only is he making his Dark Magicians fight for him, but his ultimate attack is like, I got a drag, I'm gonna sick on you now, because I'm a fair old bitch. I do have to say the graphics in this game are pretty damn awesome. I mean, they managed to merge all these different styles of mangas and infuse it with the look of the real world. It's like a pretty nice hybrid, and I died in this battle. And the frame rate itself is pretty good. And the PC version, you can get up to 60 frames per second, maybe even more if you have a much more powerful rig. On the console version, I believe it's 30 FPS, and that's based on my playthrough of the demo back in PAX South 2019. Now there were some very rare moments where the gameplay will drop its frame rate to like the single digits. But I contribute that to the fact that I was capturing the PC gameplay footage with Nvidia's Shadowplay, and yes, it is going to take some resources, even if it is using the GPU solution. But still, the frame rate in Jump Force is pretty good. The controls themselves are pretty good, very responsive and no lag whatsoever. Now, you could play this with a keyboard and mouse on the PC version, but let's be real here. This is a game you want to play with a controller. As for the music and sound, they're pretty good as well. I I was kind of disappointed there's no option for the English voice acting, but considering how hard getting some of these licenses is in America, it's not too surprising. I suppose my only real complaint about the gameplay is that the AI can be a little bit on the cheap side sometimes, especially on the higher difficulties. But I suppose you can overcome that by either being even more of a cheap player or just grinding some of the earlier side missions to level up a bit. So I would like the AI to be not so cheap sometimes. Overall, I enjoyed my time with Jump Force. It has great solid gameplay and a nice selection of characters to play as. Not to mention you can customize your own character as well. But I will have to say, your enjoyment of this game is ultimately going to be if you enjoy any of these anime or manga characters featured in Jump Force. Even if you only have a basic understanding of the characters, I think you should still be able to enjoy this. Otherwise, if you don't even like even one, then it's probably going to be a pass. Anyways, to the Killatia signing off. Hope you enjoyed this review and catch you all next time.